Makes me low-key kind of mad. Because that wasn't supposed to happen. Definitely need to get a capture card for future streams like this. Okay, this is where it auto-saved at. And what I'm gonna do is go down this ladder this time instead of going straight the way into the other area. What are you doing, Higgins?
Get away! You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Calm down. Calm down.
You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me. You're retarded.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Do what now?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
Why didn't you just go somewhere?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
So you should know how to stop them, right? Like that was also came to my mind just now.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us with prodding irons.
I can deal with them.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Someone tampered with the logic module.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
No.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
So now I have the option to go change how the mechanicals fire on each other. And I can go 17 steps or 36 steps away. Here, select new target. Define intruders. Okay. So we should see them open fire on each other and not us anymore. Hopefully, anyway. And now we need to go downstairs. And deal with the problem of getting the power regulated over to the poor people.
Mind the steam. You're live. Look out!
Investigate.
That's the last of them. Look at that. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the land?
No one knows.
Here we go.
Here we go. So I need to go up this ladder. And do that. Here we go.
I'm not sure what the line is. All I know is the decision's final.
Welcome back, second viewer. Sorry, the game crashed before. I don't really know how to prevent that, and I don't really know what causes that. So if you have any idea, I would love to hear from you. But we just got done flipping all the switches, and we're about to figure out...
Once we do this, there's something hey, mister?
Christ, hey, how you
Look,
doing?
I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
What's your opinion?
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
This isn't a punishment. With the way this is going, the logic I see is that instead of this being a punishment, this is a liberation. They're growing their own food over there. Their bellies aren't empty. Their bellies, they're full. They're never hungry over in the trader camp. So all you have to do is go join them, woman.
Well, sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
The stream did disconnect. The game actually crashed, so I had to reload everything.
Really? I mean, wow.
But regardless of what she thinks is bad, we've made our decision, and we're going to cut off Edgewater's power in order to help the deserter camp. She just explained to us, I'm not sure if you were there, but she explained to us that Edgewater's still a good town, and we're going to redirect the power to the botanical laboratory. A blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for immediate reprimand. Thank you for serving the Spacer's Choice family. And notice, she has nothing to say about that.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the...
So she did mention something about it. She just didn't, like, force me into a conversation about it. I'm pretty sure that said return to Reed, and he is about to have a cow. Lord. Like, he is about to lose his mind. He's gonna be like, "What? I thought I told you?" And be like, "I don't care what you told me. You know, I'm a boss. I don't work for you." And now I can return to that vending machine over there and get some ammo for my weapons. What kind of ammo does a light machine gun? How much does it cost? Only 260. We're gonna get that. And then I'm gonna go over here just to see what the assault rifle takes. It doesn't take anything. So we're just gonna buy... That's 200, that'd be 600, and that'd be 1,000. That's energy, heavy, light ammo. We're gonna buy all of that. Okay. And then we're gonna look at what we can sell as well. I love how they literally just said it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. It's like, hey, it's not the best thing in the world. Okay, so apparently that doesn't take light. What kind of ammo does it take? Oh, it takes heavy ammo. We're going back again. I mean, I could afford it technically. Now I just need to be on the lookout for light ammo. I mean, heavy ammo. We need to eventually go back to that little camp to see what the deserters think about us giving them all that power. But Raven, you gave me a bright idea. Flipping a coin is how I'm going to deal with most things from now on. That's the playthrough, the flip a coin playthrough. Here, here, here. Hurrah. It's Spacer's choice. Why will I need to change the stream title? I'm just gonna go in and put part 1 and part 2 in there, probably. Just to give people a little bit of context to what happened. And then I'm gonna put in the description, I'll explain what happened there as well. This game crashed and the stream disconnected.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question. Why'd you do it?
I flipped a coin. I don't know you an explanation.
You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault. And all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
T and L makes the best gear for your friends and family. Your companion's leveled up and can grant you a new perk. Go to the companions page in your ledger and select the perk button to see available perks. Glad my timid. So either way that we did that, we ended up getting our power regulator, and now we can go back to our ship, and we could still technically kill these people. Like, it's still an option, and we can still kill him and take his suit. Sealed. Let's go to our ledger. And I have 10 points available. We're going to put it into dialogue, actually. Apply. Yes. And then the next one I'll let chat pick if we level up during the stream again. When buying and selling from a vendor, your best dialogue skill is automatically used to negotiate your best prices, lie, persuade, or intimidate. There's a lot of companies in this world, this universe, that are a lot like our world, or what our world could be if we were something intergalactic like this is. And now the main quest. Oh, hey, here's the companion page. Plus 30 base health, threat generated. Decrease the amount of threat this companion generates. Increase your engineering skill. I like base health. Oh, wait. Back. Yeah. Let's apply that. Okay, what does the quest log say right now? The main quest is return to the Unreliable. That's my ship. And it's a couple 100 meters away. Ooh, the primals. Don't want to mess with them. They're kind of difficult to kill. They're a bunch of bullet sponges. Oh. Okay. That was, unfortunate. Definitely shouldn't let that happen again. Hopefully it auto-saved. Ooh. It's Spacer's choice. That's gonna be in my head for the rest of the month. It's Spacer's choice, everybody. It's Spacer's choice. Okay. Seems it did it right before I left the Veil. Okay, now we can actually try, because that was quite the most difficult thing that happened. It was quite a tough thing that happened. I'll know next time not to try to rush getting back home. Oh, that sounds like an angry sound that they're making. Is that a Marauder's camp? But that's my ship right over there. And hopefully...
We can handle this.
Oh. He gave me some more heavy ammo. That's perfectly well and good, thank you, sir. Let's see where the main quest takes us now. I know there's some more primals in that direction over there. And there are always more marauders to be dealt with, but I have no idea what anything is. I don't know what's good, what's not.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive mark? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back in my post.
Those deserters left Edgewater behind. Nothing is keeping you from doing the same, little female. Nothing at all.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had a choice. I won't have
Well,
to
guess
and
what?
you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? I know. Mr. Thompson said I was to chaperone you about the Veil. He let me out to you like I was Spacer's Choice property. Well, they may think I am, but I'm not. Yeah, Mr. Thompson's got a temper. But I'm more scared of missing out than I am of him. I don't want to lose my one chance at seeing the stars.
Well, guess what? However you say your name, I'd be happy to have you along.
Yes. I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
What a great way to react to that. Alright, let's go talk to the ship and put this new whatever the heck this thing is in.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power
Do you know
regulator.
how to install a power regulator?
Of course I don't.
Step 1. Pick up your power regulator. Step 2. Approach the terminal located in our engine room. Step 3. Insert power regulator. Step 4. Celebrate. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Whoa, I'm gonna need you to slow your roll there, Petrovidi. This is one of the cooler games that I've played recently. That's good to know. A ticket to anywhere. My main objective now is to speak with Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
Systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here then. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Ten corporations joined together and formed the Halcyon Holdings Corporation to buy the rights to the Halcyon system. They sent out their first colony ships in the late 23rd century. I wonder if anybody's done lore videos on this yet. Figured out the odds and ends of the storyline and stuff like that.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
I've been waiting to hear from Dr. Wells.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Get to the point. Oh wait, let's tell him I can slow time down.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Oh, that's a lot of options. Why do we need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
The black marketer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Okay, let's go have some word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it together. You want to hold on? You want to slow your roll? Explain what that is.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay. Ah, Terra 2, Phineas's lab, the Groundbreaker. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship up to any location that you've unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before you are allowed to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are discouraged to remain home or at work.
Mission reached. The Groundbreaker.
So let's go to the captain's quarters. Hold on. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay, now what did you want?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay. We could have it over to the engineering now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Let's see what the options are. Break time's over. Let's open it and get going. Clouds are marching along.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Alright, let's go to the oh wait, skill points are available. Let's put it into dialogue, of course. I like to max that out first. And then put it into leadership. And then go to perks. Plus 25 walk speed, sprint speed. Plus 50 kilogram recharge rate. Fast travel when encumbered. Yeah. And then go over here for her perk. And we'll be getting this. Yes.
That's not the point. This hack was just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Okay.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
I need to talk to you.
Please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get it resolved?
Take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great. I'll talk to him and get this straightened out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
And what would that be?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Alright. See you around. So, now I have 2 problems. I gotta get my ship unimpounded, and I gotta go into the promenade to talk to Gladys.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Mana.
Gladys is not in here.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Where are the stairs? What on earth? I'm like whole confused. Customs and Gladys and Doodoo. Psh, that's cause it's a door.
Widow's hot apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
I'm not renting a room. I'm coming to talk to Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you can sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
And what would 10,000 bits?
Well,
let's hear about it.
I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
So, why was it abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm sent themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Ah.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Alright, I'll go check it out.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time we got to meddle in our affairs.
Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
What a nice old woman. Why do I have 2 enemy markings? Okay, now I gotta go talk to somebody in engineering. No. I have to go. Christ almighty. Okay, so what has to happen is... I have to get a nav key, and I have to talk to Udom Bedford about undoing the thing. I also have to go talk to the Roseway, and I gotta go talk to the sick bay. Christ almighty. Where's the sick bay at?
I know she's in. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain?
I'm actually here to give some information.
We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? Mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
That was it. Why do I still need to talk to you?
Keep hanging around and I'll... What can I... I'm expecting a break.
Alright.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Were you?
You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Alright. That's good information to know. Let's keep it going for another 30 minutes. And switch back to main quest. Need to talk to Bedford over in the Halcyon operation.
disconnect.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Their droppings.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Nope.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is...
There is not. So, now I need to worry about doing the thing for Gladys. My flag's been removed, now I can leave and go deal with this whilst I'm... go deal with Roseberry or whatever the frick it was called. And I can figure out how to get the nav key. I gotta get the bits, and I got to do this to get the bit. Who are you?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
That sounds perfectly correct.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Hired?
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew?
Actual skills?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Okay. What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust.
Mm.
Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
He's a jokester. What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Hmm. Why are you out of work?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Perfect, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
So now I think you can only have 2 people in your party. So hopefully this works out.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
We have to go to Rose Petal.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Really? Well, I'm in the mood for entertainment. Let's go.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, "I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation." As you wish, Captain.
That was pretty funny. Alright, let's go to the nav system and go to Rose Petal on Terra 2.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Let's look at this workbench and see what we can do. What I also need to do is switch out that shotgun for a light machine gun. Or the pistol, that'll work as well. Alright, let's go outside and continue.
Unscheduled rest cycle.
We're now at Roseway, and we will be seeing what on earth these people are going on about.
No guards, huh? I like this place already.
Fast travel location discovered. Roseway landing pad. Take the light ammo. This place looks kind of grown up.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Tactical shotgun. Instead of shot off. Shot off shotgun.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000
Reminds me a lot of Nuka World. Most of these towns do. Looks like the Rapidons are to blame for most of the things going on right now. Terror on the frontier. Who are you?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
Okay, who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane.
That's a familiar name.
Panicking inside the comm center.
Okay, I'll go take a look around.
Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleos makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Alright, let's go to the comm center.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
If I came here to kill you, you'd be dead.
What? I'm Anton Crane, the lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Standard operating procedure for suits, boss. They're all a bunch of cowards.
I'm not sure it's right to fault a man for trying to survive.
Let's hear him out before judging him. What happened?
An attack. One that I'd wager was due to the nature of my research here.
What are you working on?
More often than not, seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here.
And what might that be?
A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facility. More uninspired dolts like my associates here.
I think you'd be begging for someone to help. Anyone's help, really.
And might you be the sort of person who's, not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right?
I mean, depends on what you need me for.
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
If you tell me what you're researching, I'll have a better idea of what's at stake here. We all know it's for the better.
You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make the situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
A dental gel. Toothpaste.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Continue, I'm sorry.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
And what is that? Diet. Diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original by the Grand Architect. Jameson, he's in the old lab.
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Of course, everything's down to paperwork. Guys, that's gonna end today's stream. I know it's been quite uneventful, to be honest. Actually, we got a lot done. But, to sum up what we did in the last 2 or 3 hours, we finished our Halcyon quests. No, we didn't finish our Halcyon. We finished our Edgewater quests and diverted power to the Botanical Wing, helping the deserters. We got our power regulator and hired our first 2 crew members, Felix and Parvati. And we've also gone to the graveyard, or whatever the heck that ship thing was called. What was that called, actually? I've done forgot. Hold on. What is it called? The Groundbreaker, not the graveyard. And we figured out that the nav key is 10,000 bits, so we got a job from... We got a job from Gladys to come here and figure out what on earth all the fuss was about. And we'll continue that next week's stream. I figured out that Thursdays will probably be the Outer World stream days, considering I'm trying to get this game done as soon as possible. I reckon I will be streaming Spider-Man on Saturday, since... Oh, that's right, I have work Saturday. I'll try to do a Twitch stream and a YouTube stream Saturday, but it may come down to just Twitch, I'm not sure. If push comes to shove, it'll just be next Tuesday, and we'll be playing Spider-Man on the PS4, and then if you'll catch me tomorrow on Twitch, we'll probably be playing either Wizard 101 or Hypixel again. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, smash a like. It's always appreciated. Be sure to go down to the comments if you're rewatching this and tell me who your favorite member is so far. Is it Parvati, or is it... You have one of those plasma sabers. I will have to kill you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.